Why upgrade to the Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS Cabriolet? The Porsche 911 Carrera 4S Cabriolet is an excellent car, no doubt about it. But what if you could have a more powerful and dynamic version of it? This is where the 911 Carrera 4 GTS Cabriolet comes in. Let's start with the basics. The Carrera 4S is a great car, but the GTS takes things up a notch. The GTS sits 10 millimeters lower on 20 and 21-inch Turbo S center locking wheels. Its chassis is essentially the same as the Turbo, but tweaked to suit the lighter demands of the GTS. The braking system is lifted from the Turbo 408mm discs at the front, 380mm at the rear, and the GTS retains the Turbo's helper spring at the rear, which keeps the main springs constantly under tension for better rebound performance. PASM is standard, and options include rear axle steering, PCCB ceramic composite brakes, both specified on our allocated 4 GTS, and a lift system that raises the nose slightly to negotiate vicious speed humps and the like. One thing to note is that you can't build your own GTS by playing with options. In the past, Porsche offered an optional factory power kit for 911 Carreras, but this isn't an option for the 992. The 992 GTS 4 Cabriolet is the only way to access a version of the 3.0-liter twin-turbo flat-six, tuned up to 473 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque, while maintaining all-wheel drive and a drop-top body style. But the GTS isn't just about more power. Porsche has given it a more distinct and dynamic personality that can't be duplicated via the Carrera S's options list, even if you could get the engine, which you can't. The downside is that the price has gone up too, and ticking a few more options boxes can get the Carrera 4 GTS Cabriolet into 911 turbo territory price-wise. Now let's talk about the engine. The GTS gets optimized intake and cooling and increased boost pressure, and as mentioned before, helps the 3-liter twin-turbo flat-six develop 473 bhp and 420 foot-pounds of torque, 29 bhp and 15 foot-pounds more than the previous generation GTS. The standard transmission is Porsche's 8-speed PDK, but you can also choose a 7-speed manual. The gear lever is 10 millimeters shorter than in the Carrera S, allowing for faster and more satisfying shifting. The numbers are impressive. 0 to 60 miles per hour takes just 3.3 seconds, the quarter mile is just 11.7 seconds, and the top speed is 190 miles per hour. In conclusion, upgrading to the Porsche 911 Carrera 4 GTS Cabriolet is worth the extra money. With its lower stance, Turbo S center locking wheels, and optimized braking system, the GTS offers a more dynamic driving experience than the already excellent Carrera 4S. And with its more powerful engine and distinctive personality, the GTS is a unique and rewarding car to drive.